Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at a couple more Star Wars Power of the Force action figures from this action figure line that existed in the mid to late 90s. And today what we're looking at is the Rebel Fleet Trooper and the ASP-7 droid. And both of these appear in Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. And this one only appears in the special edition of the movie. Basically, at the time when these things were being released, the special edition was being released into theaters. This would be in around 1997. So this particular action figure was created based on the newly created footage in that version of the movie. And we'll start over here with the Rebel Fleet Trooper. So this guy represents the basic sort of grunt soldier that exists in the Rebel Alliance. And you see these guys basically fighting off stormtroopers during that initial scene when Darth Vader and his stormtroopers invade the blockade runner. So, and as you can see, it comes with a couple weapons. This is sort of like the standard blaster, similar to the one that Han Solo has. And then you have these sort of kind of standard Rebel Alliance blaster as well, blaster rifle. And again, these were released in this sort of like kind of bulky, muscular kind of thing. So that was kind of typical for the design of these action figures. And that kind of aspect got toned down as the line of these figures sort of progressed. And then on the back of the package, you can see some of the other figures that were available in the line. And then a close-up picture of, that battle scene, basically at the beginning of A New Hope. So cool stuff. And you can see the date on this, 1996. So cool looking figure, and that one comes with the foil sticker as well. So over here on the ASP-7 droid, you can see what this looks like up close. And I don't have a loose example of this, mainly because I looked at the design of this, and it's a little clunky looking and not very much in keeping with the overall aesthetic of Star Wars. It kind of reminds me actually of some of the droids that they actually designed for the prequel era. So it kind of fits in more with that kind of design. And since it only appears in one scene, I just bought this one example and kept it in the package because I didn't really have a way for it to interact with too many other things, just because it only appears in that one brief scene. And on the back, you see a picture of that scene from the movie. And again, pictures of multiple characters, just like on the Rebel Fleet Trooper. So that's pretty much all I have to say about that particular figure. Not too exciting. Say what you will about the special edition of Star Wars. Some things that they added in there are kind of cool. This one, it's a little boring. I do have a loose example of the Rebel Fleet Trooper, which I can show you though. And as you can see up close, they did, not a ton of detail on this. And the helmet is not removable either. So yeah, not one of the better figures that they have in the line. But again, later on in consecutive series of Star Wars figures in this scale, I believe they did release a better version of the Rebel Fleet Trooper, one that's not so bulky, muscular, and maybe has a little bit more detail. And I believe they probably released one that has a removable helmet as well. But for the time, I guess this was kind of, sort of a decent, kind of troop builder kind of figure. So you could build sort of like your Rebel Alliance group of soldiers. It should also be noted that these kind of characters in this costume actually appear in the movie Rogue One. There's actually kind of an epic scene in that movie where Darth Vader himself confronts a bunch of these guys. One of the more dramatic scenes in that film. So if you're building a collection of Rogue One action figures, this guy might actually be useful for that kind of thing if you're interested in building some troops for Darth Vader to kind of attack. That's pretty much all I have for you today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more reviews of Star Wars Power of the Force action figures in the future, think about subscribing to the channel, because I will be covering a lot more of this stuff, including the vehicles and the various playsets and stuff that were released. So stay tuned for that. Until next time, I hope you're having a great day, and may the Force be with you. Thanks for watching.